Now, since the winter update, of course, there are some brand new youth prospects that we need to take a look at. Ones with a lot higher potential than what they had before. This one today, 180 potential range. He is good. He's going to bag you goals. He's going to bag you a lot of assists. He's going to get you such a high average rating, and his valuation is just going to go through the roof. Yes, welcome to another Wonderkid Spotlight here on the channel. We have so many more coming forward to you, whether they are from brand new of the winter update or they were just good before that. The link is down below to the playlist. Stick around, so many more coming as well. As well as Rate My Regen, we have another new series coming out where I rate all of the best regens that are sent in to me. Take a look for those videos coming out as well. One of them's actually already out. It's really good. Not to mention as well, viewers, since we have the campaign of justice for Omega Luke, we need your help. Because of the YouTube algorithm screwing us over, thanks to the hijacking of the channel, we need your likes, we need your comments down below. We need to get back into the YouTube algorithm, and I can only do that with your assistance, so please do just that. Like the video, comment, do all that kind of stuff. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I mean, threats are happening, to be honest, because you need to be. Now, like I mentioned, this player is in the potential range of up to 180, meaning that his worst, he could be 150, but at his best, he is one of the best wingers in the world. He is Jeremy Pino, and you can find him in the Villarreal under-19s in Spain. To start off with, as a 17-year-old, he actually has fantastic attributes. Let's take a look and dive more into it. 15 dribbling here, 15 agility, 15 technique. Not to mention, a lot of his attributes are fixed as well behind the scenes. Determination, we can see that is 14. But if I do take a look here, his ambition is 14. His professionalism is 17. All of these hidden attributes turn into what will be the best player because he has the ambition, professionalism to reach his full potential. And that one that I keep always going on about recently, consistency. He has consistency of 13. That's good enough for him to be playing very good majority of the time. Now, unfortunately, you are going to have to pay a bit of a cost for this player. £17 million I offered, and it was still unacceptable. However, he does have a minimum fee release clause, so you can get around it if you like. 33 million though is a lot to ask for a 17-year-old. He could be a starting player, granted, and he could, because you know how good he could be in your starting lineup, knowing that you will make your money back in the long run. But it is a lot of money to put down at the start of this game when we know the financial implications of COVID-19 are well in effect. Now, you know what happens next, viewers. The simulation side of things. Let me quickly explain what we are going to do. We are going to keep him at Villarreal for 3 seasons and play him in a tactic that we have chosen every single game he is possibly available for. Whilst doing that, we have also tuned his potential so it is fixed at 180. So we're going to see a bit of a natural growth as he goes on throughout the first few seasons. Then 3 seasons after that, we have moved him on, and 3 seasons after that, we'll come back and we've moved him on twice. So we're going to see him at different stages throughout his career, but at some point, we will see him at his maximum potential of 180, and you can really see how good this player really is, and how much really £33 million is probably worth it. So 3 seasons into the future, 2023 is the year. Villarreal are finishing in 2nd place, which is quite phenomenal, to be honest. We can already see our man here, Jeremy Pino, is picking up the most assists with 15 across the season. Not a huge amount, but that is still good. 20 years of age he is now after these 3 seasons, and my word, that's quite good. Attribute-wise, the physicals are really attractive there. We have 16, 17s across the board. Knocks the ball past opponent, likes the ball played to feet is what we have given him. That's 2 really good attributes for this position. Here we go though, technicals. This is where it all matters for a lot of people. Great passing, technique, dribbling, first touch. The mental attributes is what needs to catch up with this, and that is fine. The personality is spirited is probably what you'll see in the majority of your saves should you get this guy or you look this guy up, because of course of how many of his attributes are fixed unless you give him a good mentoring group, which will change that. Now let's take a look at his history, because the 3 seasons that we have played in, the first one here, 38 games, he's played every single game in every season, by the way. He started off slow, 2 goals, 6 assists, 1 player of the match. This is where he started to pick it up though, 6 goals, 9 assists, 7 goals, 8 assists, and across the season he's picking up a few more in different competitions as well. Now, the tactic we are using him in is this one. It is a nap tactic, and we're playing him on the left-hand side, winger on support. We might see that change and him playing different roles throughout the simulation, just to see what he is about, because although he is naturally gifted here, this is a winger formation. Hopefully, our simulator Jeff has managed to place him over here at one point during the save. But 3 years later, viewers, and we have moved on to Italy. And Yeremy Pino is all over the shop with statistics. Highest average rating of 7.84 for the season for Inter Milan. And the most assists, which is far more than what he was getting at Villarreal, but we will see him now at his maximum. We are also winning the league with Inter Milan here. A very successful season. 96 points to Juve's 85. We've done exceptionally well. Let's take a look at him then, because he is incredible. An elite winger, 23 years of age, valued at £18 million. So that 33 million that you spent, that seems a lot worth it now, doesn't it? Because we have an exceptional player on our hands here. The technicals we can see, I mean, this is just the best technicals you're going to find for a player in his role. We've also given him another player trait of runs with the ball down the right. Does that mean we've been using him on the right hand side? Good composure, great anticipation, and great decision makings as well. Fairly good off the ball. So not to mention, if he is cutting in from these wings and people are playing him in, he's probably going to score a fair amount of goals as well, which I can already see this season, 23 goals. So yes, he has been scoring goals, Luke. I mean, he's been double figures every single season for Inter Milan. We signed him for £67 million. We did it legitimately. 16 goals, 25 assists in his first season. I don't have to tell you how good that is. And his average rating each season as well, 7.94 this season, with 12 goals, 25 assists. And in the middle there, 10 goals, 29 assists. Across the season, I mean, 40 assists he had. So if we take a look at the tactic then, we have changed him. Like I mentioned before, we have moved him onto the Shattered Dreams tactic, which is a Ryan Cassidy tactic, might I add, in the winger on attack role. This is what I wanted to see. Because he's right-footed, the winger on attack, it does seem to just get a lot of goals, and Pino is definitely benefiting from this. So far so good. Other competitions then, Champions League, knocked out the semi-final, and by AC Milan in the Cup, which is rather devastating. Have we won the Champions League? We have not. There's still time though, and there's still time to see whether he's won any individual awards, and with a player of this caliber, you just don't know. So the final 3 seasons then, we are going to move him on to Germany and to Bayern Munich, European champions right now. And let's see if he can win anything in Germany. I'm hoping maybe an individual award. Let's fingers crossed for an individual award, please. So 2029, we have returned for the last time. And yet again, he occupies the 2 spaces for highest average rating and most assists. A lot lower assists this time though, but we'll take a look anyway. Bayern Munich winning the league, which is good to see. Dortmund is up there as well, challenging us for that title. Again, the elite winger role and his professional personality now, so that's slightly different from the spirited one. 19 agility. Now, I always mention how when they are at their max, some of these attributes will fluctuate throughout. That's just what happens every season, to be honest, viewers. He is still worth £77 million, and he is still a crazy player. 26 though, he's playing a lot against Spain too. £106 million is what we spent. Now remember, he is playing 4 games less, but we shouldn't see too many tally changes here. 12 goals, 12 assists first season. 50, I mean, this is, how has he done this? The symmetry in this is amazing. 15 and 15, 10 and 10. I love that. Also, he hasn't missed a game in his career through injury. I mean, I'm going to quickly check his physical attributes, but not one yellow card, not one suspension. No, he might have a yellow card, but not one suspension, not one injury in any league game. Tactic-wise, we have kept it. We've changed it, viewers. I lied. We have changed it. This is another nap tactic that we are using, and we're playing him in a winger on support role. So we're using him in his 2 favourite roles here. If I do select that, he is very good in that winger on support. As you can see, his attributes really are highlighted there. Oh, so they've won the DFB Pokal. Runners up in the Champions League, so annoying. Bundesliga, which we didn't check, every single season. So he's won 3 back-to-back Bundesligas and DFB Pokals. Domestically, they are absolutely dominating. Champions League, he hasn't done it. So close. He lost out on penalties from being a Champions League winner to Manchester City, which, that is heartbreaking. Well, unfortunately for Pino, he didn't pick up any individual awards, but what he did get is he was in the World Team of the Year, which that's decent. He'll have a Team of the Season card, I suppose, on FIFA. On that right-hand side, it looks like it might have been the only year that he was there, unless he picked... Oh, he was there for Inter Milan as well. He's had quite a successful career, to be honest. To be classed as in the Team of the Year, World Team of the Year, twice in his very short career, because remember, he is still only like 26 years of age now. So he still has a long time to go, and sometimes of course we go on in these simulations and see what he produces, but we'll just stick with the 9 seasons this time round, and I don't think we need to do any more. I mean, what a player. It will cost you a lot at the start of the game, but what a player, because after he reaches somewhat part of his potential, he's going to bag you goals, he's going to bag you a lot of assists, he's going to get you such a high average rating, and his valuation is just going to go through the roof, and you probably be able to sell this player for plus 100 million. Easily, no doubt about it. So the profit that you can make on this man is incredible. So there we have it then, another Wonderkid spotlight where, to be honest, the player is, like we mentioned, high value, definitely worth it in this new winter update. Moukoko was amazing. Imagine this guy with Moukoko. There is plenty more to come though, so let me know down in the comments if you found any more hidden gems from this winter update. Of course, we'll be scouring the editor to try and find as many of these as possible and bring you them. Make sure you're subscribed for those to come out, and of course, the playlist down below will show you any of the ones that you might have missed already. So my name is OmegaLuke. Thank you very much for watching. Twitch.tv/OmegaLuke Gaming. That's where you'll catch me live doing the Youth to Gold, and I'll see you very soon in one of those streams. Bye bye.